Smoked her. Alright, well, tonight's main goal is to get us our first deer with a hinge. Never killed a deer with one before, but I've practiced all summer with this release and super confident. So tonight's mission is to just get 8 deer on the ground, hopefully a big mature doe, before we go and try to kill one of these big deer, big bucks, in the next couple weeks. So super confident. There's been a ton of deer on this field. Last night they were out here at like 5:30, so we'll see what happens. Big mature doe. Alright, well, I just shot a doe, and it looked like an absolutely perfect shot, but I gotta watch the footage back. I'm gonna double check. But we just got our first kill with a hinge release, so everything went super smooth. That drawback was like, I'm shaking, man. Heart was pounding more than it ever has for a doe before, but it was super smooth and executed, again, perfect shot. When I hit her, she kind of ran out and then circled back to the right side of the field and kind of stood there and then slowly like walked off, and I was trying to listen, but the crickets are so loud I couldn't hear if she fell. It sounded like I heard some branches break, but I don't know. So, like I said, gonna watch this footage back and hopefully we got a dead doe right there. Alright, well, I watched the video back and I'm very confident in my shot. It looked like she dropped just perfect bottom third, arrow, complete pass through, and then she ran around in the field, was out there for maybe another 10 to 15 seconds. And got something else coming here, sorry. This is odd, guys. There's a deer bedded on the side of the woods, bobbing its head right now. It's getting... Oh. No way, that's the deer that I hit. There's no way. It looks like a perfect heart shot. That's the deer that I just shot, bro. You can see the hole right there. she's freaking eating. How is this even possible? All right, guys. Well, to wrap this whole thing up, we found the deer, got it all cleaned up, processed, everything else. But I just wanted to quick talk about the shot placement. So the shot was absolutely perfect. We looked at the vitals afterwards, hit both lungs, liver, and the guts. Don't know why the deer survived as long as it did. As you can see in the video, it walked back out into the field after 25 minutes. And I watched it for another 20 minutes. So 45 minutes of it being alive. We went out there to track the deer, thinking it would be expired. And we got in there after about 3.5 hours and walked up on the deer being alive. It got up out of its bed, really sickly, but it kind of walked like mosey on down, heard some crashes and stuff, decided to back out for another 1.5 to 2 hours, and then went back in there. When we found the deer, it was laying there like it had just walked and tipped over, honestly. So we're wondering if it didn't just die right after we had got out of there. But I don't know. That's a first for me to hit a deer that perfect and have it last for over 4 hours. But yeah, overall, super fun experience. First ever kill with a hinge, which I'm super satisfied with the shot. Everything went great. It was smooth. And yeah, hopefully in the next 3-4 weeks here, we can't get us a buck killed.